Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap Podcast, number real raw shit, man. I'm talking about all of your dope podcast medicine that you can't get from over the counter, man. You got to come rock with us to get it. I go by Gas the Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. MEANA the Motivator, brother. Here to motivate the nation. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts.
Yes,
That's what we're going to
Lord.
do, man. We're going to motivate the nation, man. A lot going on in the nation, man. I'm talking about the nation is saying that Cardi B is down bad for starting another nation, man, when she's still supposed to be in that nation. You know what I mean?
We're supposed to be part of one nation, huh?
Facts.
Under God. Under God, huh? Took a oath, you know
One
what I'm talking
nation
about?
under God. You heard?
Yeah, that's what's been people been talking about lately. You know, people got mixed views on it. You know, overall, you know, some people agree with, you know, do you know, y'all been separated, do you know, some people look at it like you're married. That's prohibited. Like you shouldn't go that route until you get divorced, you know what I'm saying? Especially with becoming impregnated, you know, somebody else's kid while you're still married. Because if you have that kid while you're still married, the name of the kid fall under homeboy, Offset name, last name.
Automatic?
That's her last name.
No, man, don't fucking go like that, man. It's the last name last name you want to give me. Who's fucking
No.
signed a birth certificate? You don't automatically get no name because you man, that's some more G
Nah,
shit
that's
for
some
real.
more G shit.
I don't think that go like that.
I'm
son.
telling you.
It might do. You're a little older than me, but I logically,
I know you thinking about the old school way where you can put whoever name or
Right.
whatever, but nah,
no, they ain't.
don't fall
Damn.
don't fall under.
That's crucial. So what you supposed to do?
You're supposed to get divorced.
Facts.
That was a good one.
You're supposed to get divorced. Like, yeah, before, you know,
That nigga
give
stupid.
birth to this other kid. But yeah, that's kind of like what's going on. But like I said, I don't know, like wholeheartedly, bro. I'm just standing on there. I had put my good poker face on you, and yeah, it's like cool. But I don't really know.
You had me though. You had me. I swear to God.
I don't really know, but yeah, but you know, I be hearing that
If it's
in
true.
situations that people have that, like if they married, if they still married or whatever, the kid name fall under the person that's married name. Like, you know, that's, you know, what I've heard, but I don't know. But what you saying sound like it could happen, man. I'm gonna sign a birth certificate. I'm gonna put my name on it, and that's what it's gonna be. So I don't know. I don't directly know fully.
But
But could
do
be.
you really look at that shit like that's some down bad shit, bro? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, we grown as fuck, bro. Like, keep it 100.
I don't care. Honestly, I just don't care, right? That's those people business. They do whatever they want to. That's the honest thing. But since we talking about it or whatever, and we bringing it home on opinions and how you know, if you had an opinion on it, how would you feel? You know, if I had to dig in on it, just get divorced and move forward. That's what.
Oh,
I
you saying
would
that? You
suggest.
saying
Yeah,
that?
because they got other things that come with that shit that you know. When you're not divorced, there's a lot of splitting up. Like right now, Cardi is saying that the reason why she's not divorced is because don't want to pay. You know, he want Offset want her to pay the taxes, up some money, some millions of dollars for something. It's like he have some things that he want her to do to actually sign off on it. And the longer you stay married, and the more money you make, the more that shit change. So, you know, Cardi is predicted to make like 100 million going into this tour and this new album and shit like that. So hey, Offset might just ride that out and, you know what I'm saying, be entitled to much more when it come down to a divorce. You know,
They ain't G?
for him, I don't know. I don't know how to judge it. What you said? I don't know how to judge that.
So
Because they do it to men all the time, you know what I'm saying? But I still don't think that men should act out the way a female act because that's the way a female roll. I don't think that you should take on that characteristic because she would do that, I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to be who you are. Now, if that's just who you are and that's how you move, then stand on that. But don't do it just because, oh, she would have did it to me, so I'm gonna, you know, just be a man and roll how men roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, get your own and, you know, go ahead and have yours. Because, you know, the principle of how a man is like, listen, bro, you can have whatever I'm a man. I'm gonna go get my own. I don't need nothing from your love. Take yours, and I'm gone. I ain't trying to get yours. You know what I'm saying? So I would move like a man myself, dude.
That's
Easily said and done.
yeah, no, yeah, because that's like that's like man shit. That sound good.
Yeah.
Most niggas don't do that. Most niggas be on some shit like, I'm not about to help you out in no type of way for you to move on with another nigga. And that's the feelings and that shit that a nigga never show. Because you will look at me a different type of way. If you my partner, you will look at me a different type of way if you knew that's how I felt. You see what I'm saying? Most niggas would. And that's why niggas don't come across like that. So they only uphold what you saying. But in here, I'm not. I don't want to see my baby mama, this chick looking good, and I got to do something with these type of millions for her to go live a happy life. That shit sound good, man. Niggas got feelings, and niggas is human.
Yeah, but that's only when you still like emotionally tied to that person.
That's
like,
what
you
that
still got
is.
some feeling. But if you really don't, if you done with her and want to move on, none of that hold you back. You're like, man, go take on your, go live your life. Like evidently, when you want to keep a tie to this person, is because of something that you still emotionally tied to. You got some feelings for, you got some love for. But if it ain't like that, bro, I don't see where. Just keep it moving, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with you, love. I don't want, let's not prolong this. Let's just, move
So
forward.
look,
So I get on with my own life.
Is it like he taking a deduction from something if he say she ain't got to pay it, or is something like if she ain't got to pay it, he have to pay it?
I don't know.
See, that's a big difference that make a lot of shit different.
Yeah, that I would hear. I haven't heard his side on speaking on pretty much, like what his side of it is. But Cardi is speaking out on it. Like she's being real verbal about, what she's going through and what's holding the whole process of her moving forward.
Now, see what you. Now, I'll agree with you saying if it was just on some. That's a deduction that I got to take. Meaning, like, for you to get out this shit, you're supposed to pay this, but you can still get out this shit and you ain't got to pay this shit to me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I can understand. Move on, do your thing. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. But it ain't no move on, do your thing. That's cool. If you don't got to pay it, then it become my fee.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want it to fall on me.
Nah,
right?
I can't. Nah. I'm not saying go ahead about your business and I gotta pay these M's to make you happy. No, indeed.
According to her, she's saying that's what you want from me. Me to pay some taxes on something for you. You want me to up some millions to you. So she sound like,
So you saying it's more like that'd be more like a deduction.
Yeah, it's more like, you want me to take care of some things, like, or whatever. It's not saying that if it don't go that way. It's almost like, for us to get divorced, this is what I want you to do. You gotta give me 10 million, you gotta pay this. Like, it's almost like he got these rules to, I'm gonna sign it if you do this. That's the way she's coming across.
Well, that's different then.
That's what it sounds like. That's why I say,
I don't think no nigga do that. That's a bitch ass nigga.
They got a lot of them.
See, I was under another impression.
Nah, they got a lot of them, bro. Like, that's the nature of a lot of.
That's just like I'm holding your hostage then, like, on some shit.
That's what she's saying. She's saying, y'all thinking I'm just like prolonged.
She said that word, them words?
That's what I was just listening to on the
No, she said the word hostage?
No, she just like he's keeping me from. The reason why I haven't moved forward is because this guy has these type of demands that he want me to do before he signed off on us getting doing the divorce. Like, he got some things that he want. Now, like I said, with him not really speaking or hearing his side of it, there's another side to the story to where he might have some valid points on, like, nah, man, this happened. I bought this, I bought, because he want one of the properties or something like that, which I think, when you marry, he's entitled to some things as well. Everything just don't go to you.
Yeah, you ain't about to just duck me out.
Yeah, it don't go that way. So I would have to hear, Offset side.
I didn't think of that. Well, that might be understandable. Big face.
Yeah, so that's what's prolonging what they're going, through. And everybody's saying, not everybody, but people are saying in the mix of that, you do your little thing, you have your sex, but you got pregnant for somebody else.
But
a whole nother dude.
But you still on the side as no matter what you losing or what property, just let her go do her thing and you go do your thing.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm talking about no property. Fuck what you talking about. You have all that shit. That what you more saying too, huh?
I'm saying more like I got my own shit. I got shit that I can. I got my own money.
Fuck
I got
them properties.
That, if Cause you still paying no. I don't think none of them paid off. Like I be thinking people be putting
You think
down.
I don't know. You think a nigga be fussing for the begin paying again? You think I'm gonna fuss for this shit to begin paying?
To begin paying.
Yeah, that's like what you saying.
No, I ain't trying to pay nothing.
No, what I'm saying is with the house. I'm saying you think a nigga is fussing to get this house, and then I got a note on it. So that means like I'm fussing to
For a
begin.
bill.
Like that what you? I'm thinking no, this shit paid for. If that's the case, boy, you can have that bitch immediately.
Right.
If I'm fussing to get this bitch, and then next month I got to pay $15,000 on mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not thinking that's what it be.
Yeah, a lot of people I don't know their situation, so some people pay it off, but some people put down. You know what I'm saying? It's got so much.
You
money.
fussing for the note?
I'm never fussing for it unless I want that house, unless that note is no problem to me and I want that property. See, that's a difference too. It's like, yeah, it's a note, but fuck, I like this house. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want this is where I want to live. This is where when I come to Miami, this is where I want to stay. I don't want to look for nothing else. I like this bitch. Like, I'm the one who picked this bitch out. I'm the one who got this bitch designed the way it is. No, indeed, I ain't gonna have another nigga in it. So they got, they ain't about to know when you dealing with rich people. Man, I can pay this too. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like, I'm taking on a note. I want this bitch. This was my note I was paying anyway. So, depending on how that's going, like, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of those people don't just go through 10 million, 15 million, they getting loans.
This shit be crazy with females, though, because the female will leave a nigga from cheating on them. You heard me? When they find out, and then the next person they with, they gonna cheat on them regardless, because niggas just be niggas. But what I'm saying is this. A female will leave a chick from cheating on her behind his back, and then she popped him. And then the next nigga she go fuck with, like, he openly fuck with buku bitches, and you know it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you left your nigga because he cheated on you to mess with a nigga that you know fucking with you and a few other females. The same shit that you left this nigga for, you came over here willingly.
Yeah, some women say they just like a man to just be honest and let me make the decision if I'm cool with that. It's the deception part of it that making me like look at you the way you is. It's not even that you fucking with the hoes, it's the way you fuck with hoes and lie to me and let me at least be open to be like, oh, I don't have a problem with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's aftermath. That sound good aftermath shit. Bitch always say that after the fact.
But
bitch don't never tell you, oh, if you never got caught cheating before, bro, you never, nothing. Your girl will never come up to you. You want a bitch tonight? Let's go get one. But when you get caught, oh, you just tell me, babe.
Right. But see,
I be feeling like that sometimes too. I didn't know how you was feeling, but if you would have told me you wanted a bitch, we would have got the whole together. Man, I've been fucking with you for 40 years. You ain't never came in this bitch talking about you want your dick sucked from this bitch right here.
Right.
On the phone, you want your dick sucked? Come on, man. You ain't never did that before. Stop. That shit just be sounding good, bro.
But you say for you to leave a relationship to go to another one with this dude openly doing this, you know what I'm saying? That means that maybe he was just like a straight up person. Like, man, I fuck with you. I like you, but I like females. You know what I'm saying? I like a bunch of females. I like my variety or whatever. I'm just being honest with you. You be like, man, you know what? I like that nigga swag. That nigga is straight real, like with it. Like, he ain't playing no games. I can respect that more because a nigga gonna do it. Nigga gonna be a nigga anyway. At least he honestly telling me who it is. I ain't gotta wonder and guess. Like, he just straight up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, honesty be the best policy for some people. Some people just like, that's how you rock, and I'm glad you was honest, but I can't fuck with you.
See,
you know
girls just play with the mental of, I just can't get fucked over. I don't want to be fucked over.
That's big.
Like, I just can't. I can't be fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Until the shit happen, and then you go fuck with the. That shit just confusing like a motherfucker. But that be the person that they really like, the person that keep fucking over them, but they can't cope with. I gotta get fucked over to be with this nigga. You see what I'm saying? They like him. But I can't cope with this nigga Garish fucking with buku bitches in my face. I like this nigga, but I can't cope with that. I feel like I'm a hoe. My mama gonna think I'm a hoe because she know Garish fuck with buku bitches, and I got my stupid ass fucking with him too. But I really love him, but I can't cope with all that and all that family shit. So I gotta go fuck with this nigga over here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Who making it seem like everything He don't do no cheating. He a good nigga. He a square nigga. He got good job, stability, and all that.
Right.
But a nigga is a nigga. Don't matter if he a square, a nerd. A nigga gonna be a nigga.
Right.
So you gonna still wind up catching that nigga cheating. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that's why you come back to gas. Cause everybody cheating. So I might as well go fuck with the nigga
Who
who I really
want.
like.
Yeah, who I really want to be with.
And that's what it be. And that's why you coming back to the nigga who you know, man, you know gas, he gonna fuck with you 1 week, he not gonna fuck with you 3 weeks, he gonna hit you up. You know what I'm saying? When it's convenient for him. Like shit like that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, different strokes, different folks out here. You know what I'm saying? I just got a bunch of different women. I think the options are, you know, for men is widespread. With women, they got look like they just have more women than men. Period. Like, you know, which makes women tolerate a little bit more than what they probably would want to. You know what I'm saying? The competition is like to the next level. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one man, two. You know, it's like 10 to 2. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so men getting to have their pick of the litter like a motherfucker, and women just be like, you know, they rather have a piece of a man than no man at all.
Nah, for real. And then that make it like legal prostitution. Cause it's like, no, cause real shit. Cause it's like,
all of it don't be for money though, guys. Some of it just be because I want a part of this dude. It don't always be for money. So when you say legal prostitution, it's almost like I'm only fucking with him for the money, you know, or what he can give me. But some of them just be wanting the presence of that man. He come over here, he knock her off. You know what I'm saying? He kick it sometimes. Some days he hanging watching the TV with her. All this little small stuff. That's what I meant by a part of it. Like, you know, a part. You know, she just got a part of that man. She ain't got the whole man because he fuck around with other people. But for her to have those little moments that she have right there with that particular person, that's what, you know, that's what she's willing to deal with. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Because the picking is slim.
right.
For what they like.
Right.
I would say that.
But that
you know?
nigga always be a nigga of some caliber. Cause the bitch be like, damn, if all niggas gonna do this to me, I might as well let one do this to me from a yacht. You know what I'm saying? From a jet. Not from a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boom.
Yeah. And that's what I mean about it just be legal. It's like legal prostitution. Cause the bitch not fucking with you if you ain't got no bread.
But then they got the lanes of the people that dudes that girls fuck with, and he don't have nothing. He just
No, that's true.
pipe her down good. You know what I'm saying? And he be from pillar to post. She get mad, he going by the other one. She get mad, he back over. You know what I'm saying? He just jumping. You know, all 3 of his little bros mad. He back by mama for a week.
I think people just be confused in emotions, and it be a lot of all kind of shit, schizophrenic, bipolar, all kind of shit, bro. Because
right.
At this age, bro, I don't get into the dick good, the pussy good, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's making a motherfucker respond a certain way to you in this day of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, man, you fuck shit out of a bitch, man. Bitch, say fuck you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker kick you out tomorrow and say, man, the dick good, he stay there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to do nothing. Man, these days, man, that who'll kick that boy out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? This nigga that ate this whole pussy is so good. Man, that whore drop that boy off on the GNO for an argument. Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't hold no weight, bro. That shit just be sounding good again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
But how,
all that shit the same.
Well, how these, you know, if that's true, then how are they pulling it off? Like
that's what I'm trying to tell you. It be emotional. It be controlling. It be schizophrenic. It be bipolar. It don't be nothing about no dick or no pussy, bro.
Or it be more like a mental.
Yeah.
He got a strong manipulation.
That type of shit.
You know, or whatever. Or she a little off, like, you know, to some degree. Yeah, you saying it's a
you
mental,
nympho type shit.
Nympho
you
gotta have it. Yeah, don't even understand what's going on with her. But just caught up with this, like thinking that, you know what I'm saying, it's the dude, but really it's you. Right.
Because you didn't see it. You didn't see it, man. Nigga got family and old ladies and wives and shit. Come on, man. They don't need to know niggas' personal business. But you know one time you done laid it down, nigga, and probably within 12 hours, bitch, you talking about nigga huffing and puffing in that bitch, sweating because we getting into it. Right. That was 24 hours ago. I thought I had the best dick in the world. Right. That let me know that shit don't mean nothing.
Right, but that's for a strong, you know, you're right, go back to mentality, because if that person got a certain type of mentality, that don't have an effect on them.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But for a weak mind, oh, you know what I'm saying? You start thinking that maybe could be the reason but it's really because you got your mental fucked up. Or
That's why on the flip side, bitches run behind niggas. It's crazy. Bitches run behind niggas that they can't control with the pussy. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas that they could, who lustful, they get chased by them niggas.
Right.
And them niggas keep getting curved.
Right.
That's why a bitch always chasing another nigga while another nigga chasing them.
The chase never stop.
It never stop.
Right.
Cause shit like that.
How people find compatibility? Like how how that work if it's everybody on the chase? Somebody gotta slow down.
Somebody pulling back, compromising.
That's right.
In a relationship while one living their life and the other one miserable, or they keep having conversations and fusses about, man, we trying to save money, we need to do this, and the other one saying we gotta live, fuck that money, we can't die with it. You know what I'm saying? Man.
So no relationship is just no relationship is healthy, none. Just that's something that's impossible because of meaning if you gotta compromise that mean that you gotta have some type of misery to compromise. That's what you're saying in so many words. Like to do any kind of compromising, that brings on a form of misery. Because you're not doing exactly what you want. You're doing what that person wants, so you kind of giving into that. And with you doing that, you losing a little bit of who you are.
Right, so I don't even think that's real compatibility. Huh? You'll always be happy with the person, huh?
What
That
you
was
mean?
the case,
If you're
huh?
compatible?
Yeah,
I think compatibility is not a sign of something perfect. It's just that we have some type of real understanding about each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? To a level of like you like what I like, or we got things in common that kind of join us at, to a certain level at the hip or whatever, to kind of move a certain kind of way where it was enjoyable.
And I think,
Enjoyable. Like,
and I think a lot of people, bro, don't just love that person. You love with this person how this person make you feel from what you can do for him. You don't love him. You love the stability and what he can do for the things he can do for you. You love that purse. You see what I'm saying? You love that he can buy that purse. That's what you love. You don't love him. You love that he could do that. That's how most people is, bro. You love the thing that person could do for you.
because if you stop doing it,
It's over with. Ain't no love.
Well, that's how people find out if it's more than that when that person goes through something to a level where I'm not in position to do what you say that person in love with.
And then you
you'll
find out.
You see who down with you when that's why they say, man, go through something and see who's still there. And that should hold some type of value to saying that, it's past like what you could, I love what you do for me, but I also care for you, the person.
That's why it's scary if you meet people when you up.
It's hard to judge.
Because you will never know that.
It's hard to
that's an answer. That's a question you'll never be able to answer.
But sometimes people go through things that don't deal with finances. They go through mental shit, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I was talking to a guy. It wasn't money. It was help. So, for example, it's like, nigga fucked himself up where he was hurt. Not that his money fucked up. It's just, I need you here to do things that help me out in the situation of me being, I can't do it for myself. I can't get up. I can't move around like I need to. And I need you here. And then you just start fading away. So it's like, now, because it ain't about the money. It's about, I need you here for me, the person now. You know what I'm saying? You're just not showing up too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, some things don't be about,
That's true.
when the cash stop too. It's like,
Nah, and see what that do right there. That void what you saying Cardi B saying then about her children life ain't changed.
Right.
Just with the money, it ain't changed. It definitely changed then. Because what you were saying, you see what I'm saying? She like, my children life never changed.
Right.
But they did then.
So listen, when I was talking to you about that off camera, right? I didn't mention it on here, so that you brought that up. Let's go there. Let's talk about that. She was.
You did say that?
No, I said that off camera. Like,
I don't know if you said it on the off camera.
Yeah, I just said it off camera.
Oh.
And so I did say that, but I'm just saying so that the people that's watching.
All right. I didn't know you said it on the off.
Yeah, I was saying it when you were sitting over there that's what's going on. But yeah, since you brought that up, yeah, she said that, throughout this separation time that her and Offset been going through it, her children's life haven't changed. And I don't totally agree with that because I feel like the presence of that person that being there in those kids' life, which is their father, it ain't all about the money. Sometimes it's about the presence of that person, the interaction, when we building that way, you money can't really do that. Like money don't void that part of it. You know what I'm saying? My dad spent time with me, talk to me, play like that real interaction, like with father, son, father, daughter, whatever. Uh, you can't replace that with money, bro. So things have changed. Cardi just not, I think, acknowledging that she thinking more from the financial side. Like my children are saying, fuck it, they don't miss nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just doubt that. Like, like if they love their daddy, you know what I'm saying? I can't
Right,
believe.
right. And also that as a parent, you don't be. It's no way possible you could be in your kid mind. You know what I'm saying? So you don't
don't know
never
what they
know
thinking.
what they feel.
Right.
But if I had to say, I think that shit affect the kids later on more than why they young.
Right.
Because I don't think like this I gotta take this into consideration when she say things ain't changed. Because the things that we saying that for us the time with the dad if they love them, I think that come after, later to get older. Because I'm thinking like when the kid is young, it don't matter who the person is. It just the male figure doing fatherly things. The kid not old enough to know like this ain't my daddy or this what I'm missing. I'm still playing football. I'm still going to the park. I'm still going on the swing. I'm still doing son father things. I don't even know if it's Offset or this nigga. I don't know that's what I'm missing. I don't know about that part yet until I get a little older.
To know
but
that it wasn't
shit,
you.
I'm still going to Fountain Blue Bayou and still got tricycles. I'm still got.
What is the presence of missing somebody I love, do?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they even get that far yet.
No, listen. From an infant, from a little bit, this kid love the mama. You know the difference. Daddy in the life. That you speak. The kid know your voice. Turn around. That's my daddy. Like you know what I'm saying. Get laugh. You playing with the baby. This kid know you, and if these children anywhere 4, 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years old, they still know I love this person. I have a little grandbaby that know I love you. Like she know these people and love these people. These people go to missing. Is if I ain't around for a week or whatever, she's Papa. Can I come by you? Like like these people wanna. You know what I'm saying? Like so, this interaction matters. Like you know what I'm saying?
It do.
I'm saying, and they can know that they miss somebody when they don't see them. So
A time frame make that go away also too though. I don't know how old your little grandbaby is.
5.
5?
Yeah. But you just saying if I wasn't around her for 5 more years.
Yeah, a week ain't enough. But 5 of them things? Yeah. She wouldn't even be around. She wouldn't even know about Papa.
She'll just be like, he never
even existed.
No more. Like,
yeah, she wouldn't even know that you're not even around. You know what I'm saying? If it got somebody else in the picture saying
that filling that void of taking on that role.
Or you hearing other people saying Papa. You're like, oh, that's Papa. She might remember she was saying Papa, but she don't even got the image of you in her head no more after 5 years. That young, I would say.
But I remember 5. I remember me being 5.
I know we say that when we get older, but
I remember,
at 5,
I can't remember 3 and shit
know.
like that, but I can remember me at 5 years old.
I know, but I'm just saying because we older, but when you was at 10, you couldn't remember you at 5.
Shit. How you kidding? Guys, if I can remember.
Because you was just too young. Your mind ain't developed like that to be thinking about when you was 5. So you telling me when you was 5, you remember when you was 1?
No. I probably
that's what I'm saying, because your mind not developed.
I don't remember that age, but I'm quite sure I'm not that far from it. I could have remembered if you brought up something.
No, because your mind ain't developed. Like you think that's an adult.
Because I don't know. Because you saying that one, I had no conscious mind really at all. I needed my mom. This wine. I cried for milk.
You can't be 6 and
and no.
Remember what you did with 2.
Because your mind was just too small. But when you get to a certain age, you can start remembering things because now you got a conscious.
I don't know. So I'm just talking too, but it kind of makes sense. That's what you're saying. Like, why that matter, huh? Fuck, I still can remember that fall. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, some people be saying they remember.
Like right now, I still can remember that fall. Fuck,
yeah. So you telling me when I was 10, I can remember 5. I'm like, nah. Like, see, I'm conscious. It's like now I got my independent brain. I'm thinking like about stuff. I know what I like, don't like. I know I don't eat that. I know all kind of stuff. So you telling me at 10 years old, I can't remember I was 5. I'm like, shit, I can remember 5.
I don't think at 10 you. I'm
I'm talking about, but it takes matter. It's not like I'm just a deep thinker and I'm just like, remember I was 5. Nah, it's something that comes up that makes me talk about 5.
Right.
But to go back on a little bit on the Cardi B, situation, like I said, she was on Clubhouse, and she was just kind of saying, man, in the beginning of, when I started out doing this thing, I kind of started out the right way, for us with my husband, married, kids, try to do it the right way. Dude just wasn't getting it right, dogged me out. So, we where we at right now, and I'm just doing me, and that still ain't right, like, to people. So, at the end of the day, I guess she feel like fuck how anybody feel. Like this my life. Just I gotta live in it. So I'm gonna just do it the way I want to do it and deal with it the way I want to deal with it. Fuck how people may feel or anybody's opinion about it. Like real talk,
Right. And it's certain expectations, no matter how it may seem, but it's certain expectations that even coming from a person who started out as a stripper. You know what I'm saying? To even move a certain type of way on some morals and boundaries and some relationship and do it the right way, marriage. It's like this. You know what I'm saying?
That's a joke too, like in a way. I'm asking.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
It's like a joke in a way because now you want to go this route and say that you're doing it right when you was kind of doing the other way.
And like, bro, sometimes like, as you just look at the whole dynamics of what a person be going through, you'll see somewhat though, like they gotta have some accountability into this shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's low self-esteem, if it's like you like father, like something mental with you also. Cause how you came in the game, you was a stripper. You know, that's one thing. Fucking with Offset, you seeing what he was doing, you was going back and forth to him. That was another thing. That's still them same signs. Now you left this nigga and went with a nigga who just got two other baby mamas a month apart.
Yeah, right.
Like, so you ain't got nothing steady or nothing loyal over here. That's this to an average person. This nigga in your face is 10 times worse than Offset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To the public.
Right.
So it's something loose screws right there with you also.
Yeah,
when you put all that
right.
in perspective.
Yeah, she got, everybody need to be held accountable for their own actions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, just own your shit, and I don't think that Cardi's even denying that it ain't what we say it is. She just don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm doing me. See, I don't think she's trying to fix, it ain't like this, it ain't that. She, I'm just, I guess she just being honest about what it is. I've been wanting to divorce dude, but fuck, you know what I'm saying? He ain't, he got all these stipulations that's prolonging this. But ultimately, like, fuck, I'm doing me. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I'm doing. Evidently, I'm quite sure if she could have got her aborted, if she was gonna be embarrassed. She fronting it. She doing a video. I'm still going on tour. I'm making videos with the belly popped out.
Sometimes,
like,
bro,
I
when
don't
you
really
make
care.
bad decisions, that be the thing that you got. Sometimes when you make bad decisions, bro, you don't have no
Forced to live
other
in it.
choice but the force to live in it.
Yeah.
And people be using that like an honor of, I'm just so don't give a fuck. Man, bro,
but you
human
human.
nature, you give a fuck. No matter how much niggas like, man, you gotta have tough skin. All that shit sound good, bro. People who be saying you got tough skin, that's some of the weakest people. And that's some of the shit. Niggas who keep saying you got tough skin over and over and over, they are by the most by what people say.
Right. It just wear a better mask.
That's it.
It's a good
Big
cover.
Facts.
So you thinking that the attitude of I don't give a fuck is a real insecurity toward. It's like a defense to
Right.
making y'all feel like I don't care. So I show out a little more than
Right.
the average to look like.
Facts.
As you can see, I really don't care.
And you
but-
double talk, because that just make everything sound more pressure. It's pressure is pressure.
Yeah.
A deal. It is what it is. As long as we go in that bitch and win. And who is who, we gonna make it happen how it's supposed to happen. You see when you double talk, it make me sound like I could just stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? A deal, nigga. It is what it is.
Right.
Nigga ain't saying nothing but just double talking. That's all she was doing. Make it seem like it's more important for us to feel it. Nah, man, that shit cap. Cap is cap.
Yeah, cap is cap. See, like that's funny that you say that because I was thinking that, like, what, cause I'm human, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, we talk, I be like, man, I don't like this. I be kind of, I don't mind, my first time coming on in the beginning, I done got better. Like, I used to be, what he said? Brrr, I'm hitting them back. You're like, man, like, leave that shit alone. You gotta stop doing this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just learning it. But like I said, nigga is human first. Like, you know what I'm saying? So these feelings are still with us all. Like some just can deal with it better than
That's
others.
all it
Like, you know
is.
what I'm saying? But
That's
we all go through
all
the
it
motions,
is. That's all it is.
We all go through the motions.
Everybody got them days, bro. Like, man, boy, to where you get them phone calls, man. Fuck all that, man. You better delete that. That shit ain't worth it.
Right.
But only thing, sometimes, bro, I be paying attention to a lot of shit. Niggas and females select certain people that they drill. They go hard on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then they got some people they don't fuck with.
And I think all that's for, I guess, you talking about the masses, or you just talking about individual people, or the masses?
Mass.
So the masses, because they like people a certain kind of way, I think if people fall in love with the character that you portray, like whatever you put out there, and be like, we just like this person, it's harder for them to throw them under the bus when they like them.
What I'm saying is this.
Hold them accountable.
A nigga, just say this nigga, all right. You will call this nigga out and you will bully the fuck out this nigga because you know that you taking advantage of the way he living. You know what I'm saying? He trying to do the right thing. But you got this other nigga, he'll lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
He'll wild out. He ready to go. Pull up. Now you go on this bitch saying, I know what it is. I ain't about to get and let no nigga trick me out my spot.
Right.
And all this old fake ass shit. But last week you was going stupid on homie.
Right.
Now you know who this dude ain't got nothing to lose. How you was portraying that you ain't had nothing to lose when you know Big Brother did have something to lose.
Right, so you challenge him a lot, but not the dude that's willing to crash out just like you claim you was. You don't want to see it.
I don't want trick. I got
slick,
kids now.
Is that slick bullying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's another form of bullying.
Fake shit. That should be fake, man.
Yeah.
I don't be saying that. I see this shit done all the time, bro. I'm like, man, no, they ain't. And then so sometimes nigga think that's not the same of like I'ma entertain the niggas I want to entertain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's different than that. You want to take a phone call?
I don't catch it. No, I don't need
Like it's a difference. Like when nigga was like, man, he got pics. It's a thin line. Be like, nah, I'm just ain't gonna entertain this. I ain't got pics. I'm just choosing that I'm not gonna entertain this.
Right.
Cause it might don't bring me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You might not find a benefit in it that's worthy of you giving that person the time. Sometimes some shit beneath who you is as the person to entertain certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some things need to be addressed because of the caliber of person that's speaking on you as well. That makes you feel like, nah, I gotta address you a certain kind of way because you hold a certain kind of, you know what I'm saying, prestige that I need to address this, like, you know what I'm saying? But when it's somebody that you feel like, man, this person, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm talking to a corner bum or something. You know what I'm saying?
No,
fussing with
shit.
him. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna sit on this bitch and go back and forth with nobody that.
I don't like talking to niggas too much anyway, bro, cause for the good and the bad, dog, I be talking to niggas and niggas be talking to you, bro, and they just talk to other niggas like just changing your words, sometimes for the good or the bad. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just change your words, bro. So I don't even like talking to niggas. That's how I always come across. I see one nigga, I saw a nigga by the store, nigga said, man, I thought you nigga said you ain't said it. You said this, you said that. Nah, man, something similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, my nigga, you get that out, but I don't even have the time to even sit there and explain to you what I really, really said and how I said it, bro.
Right.
Just know I ain't said, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So this shit just, that's why I don't even like fucking with niggas. Niggas just be listening to you turn your words, sometimes for the good and sometimes for the bad.
Right.
So I be like, fuck a nigga, man. You ain't important, you ain't supporting. You ain't supporting, you ain't important, you ain't important if you're not supporting. So I only fucking with the niggas that I'm going up with, man. I don't got time to even talk or even fuck with no other niggas that I'm not even trying to go up with. You in the way, man.
I think that's a good way to stay out the way of bullshit, though. You know what I'm saying? Just that mentality, you know what I'm saying, overall. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm only fucking with, I think that's called being focused too.
There's a
You know what I'm saying?
downside to that too, though. But I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, but I think it's a side of being focused, like to a level of like I'm too focused on where I'm going to even worry about all the, you know, other shit that's going on around, you know, that's outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just gotta put your blinders on and go forward, dog, to kind of get to where you want to be at. Because
Right.
everything else become a distraction when you go to entertaining shit that ain't even worthy of where you're going.
Damn, that's crucial. Okay, hey, yeah, right. Because the distraction could be good and bad, right? Because it be on some shit like,
I ain't never heard of a good distraction though.
yeah, because
'Cause
sometimes,
that's the
sometimes you
distraction
go,
is taking me off.
yeah, because but sometimes you go, distraction cause you to waste time.
And that time might be the time you needed wasted to do what you need to do.
Right.
Because everything is about perfect timing and alignment and shit like that for it
Right.
to work.
Because it'll be on some shit like,
Yeah, that's a way to look at it.
it'll be like, this snake came fucking with this bird, you know what I'm saying? And the snake about to kill this bitch, but this bird ain't giving up. But the snake got the bitch going all over, you know what I'm saying, fighting it, but the bitch don't want to give up. He know, like this bird know I'm gonna fuck over this snake, but it's causing too much of time to fuck over him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting with this bitch. I ain't giving up. We done went so fucking far in the woods, me fighting this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I wind up getting him. I really like, now he right there. I fucked over him. But when I fly back to the nest, all of my eggs gone. The other birds and took all my little eggs, all my babies. So now I won that, but I'm sitting at the nest. What really mattered to me was my eggs in that bitch.
I lost focus.
Because I got distracted because I really wanted to fuck over this bitch, but you lost, but it really mattered. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That was a good distraction.
That was a good distraction.
I'm saying that was something fucked up. It was like a distraction it was like a good distraction that made you fuck over what really mattered to you. Cause you killed the snake.
Mm-hmm.
That was the distraction. That was good. You killed the snake. Because the bitch came fucking with you, but you lost out on what really mattered.
Right.
And that's the example.
See, I look at it. I had another kind of example in my mind of a good distraction when I was thinking about when I said, man, I don't got that. So I was thinking about it, and when you gave the analogy what you was talking about, I'm like, yeah, sometimes being taken off course, sometimes save you from something. So I'm looking at it more from this side. I come outside, got a flat tire, and that distraction of me fixing the tire stopped, an accident that probably would have happened down the street if I would have just jumped in the car and went, you know, it's like hypothetically speaking, sometimes that's the way I look at certain things that take me off of where I'm going. I'm about to go out, jump in my car, go here, come outside, my fucking tire flat. But them little, whatever them minutes was to do whatever I needed to do right there, kind of like stopped me from being somewhere at a time that I need to be at, maybe. For a wreck, whatever. That's just how my mind.
No, that's not a
That made
distraction.
me think. That's called a distraction because
That's not called a good distraction. That's not
yeah,
an
that was
example of a good distraction.
Well, that's the way I want to look at it, guys, because I want to look at it to not be mad at the flat tire. Listen to what I'm saying.
It's exactly what you said, hypothetically.
Yeah, but to not be mad at the flat tire, it is hypothetically. But I'm just saying, but not
Facts.
but not to be mad at the flat tire. I just choose to look at it like, man, there's something that I need to do to kind of keep me off course for where I don't need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like to that degree. You know what I'm saying?
You just fix your mind to come up with something to make with best.
To make me not mad with the flat tire, but it still was a form of distraction. But hey, if it don't work for
yeah,
you,
you just train your mind.
But that's how I live. That's how it works, people. That's how I don't get pissed off or let everything upset me that don't go the way I want it to go. I tend to find ways in things and try to find the silver lining in it to be like, all right, maybe this is what it is, and I'm gonna just deal with this and get on with it, you know, as I go from there, you know. So I mean, maybe somebody can use that. So hopefully, you know, it work either way. You know, you don't have to, or you can.
Some good can come out of that.
Something good can come out. It's called a mindset, and it's the way, you know, it's the way you choosing the thing instead of just being direct. Like everything pull you and make control how you think.
Ooh, stop playing.
Now that's some OG shit.
Stop playing.
You know, I'm choosing to think this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I could let the situation piss me off and, you know, set me back and fuck my whole day up. But if I control how I think and how I choose to deal with this, I'm in control of it. It's not in control of me.
You just keep being naive, though.
What you mean about being naive?
You not facing the truth. You you training your mind to
What is the
think
truth?
whatever did happen.
No, the truth is what you believe it to be.
Facts.
It's just stupid.
That's true though. That's what
Right.
it is.
Right.
What you believe it to be, huh? Fuck, I guess.
They say it shall be done unto you as you believe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you believe this, that's what it is. Like that's what to you. But that's why some people say your truth ain't mine.
I was just saying, like, the truth is, like, you got a flat nigga because you ran over a nail and you couldn't move because you can't move your vehicle without a flat tire. That's what I was bullshit with. I was playing with you, but that's the truth. That is the truth. Not because something you called a flat tire. You were supposed to get this bitch because it saved you from a wreck on Franklin Avenue. No, that.
You see,
that's not.
You see,
true dog.
What's the name of the little show? Or whatever. They got a little movie like that. The Final Destination. That make me believe like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, this happened, you went here, just so happened this person pull out, like all kind of little dumb shit, like, you know what I'm saying, that caused whatever happened to happen. You know, you talking on the phone. I was talking to my partner at the bar, and he was telling me, man, I got to probably turn myself in a little bit because of woo-woo-woo. I'm like, okay. I said, how that went? He said, man, I'm on the phone. I met somebody, I'm talking on the phone with him, boom, I dropped the phone. I try to go down and get the phone, like when it slides down the thing, boom, I hit the side railing. He said, bro, you wouldn't believe that they got a police right over here. Like, I could have walked away from the car the whole nine, but he saw the whole thing, so he just walked across the medium, and they blow. I've been drinking a little, they done took me down, and now, it's my whatever DWI, and I got to go do, so I got to turn myself in to go do, a couple of months or whatever in jail. But what's the like, you know what I'm saying? Like the timing of everything, the phone ring, that bitch drop, I'm trying to, boom, the police right, like, boy, you couldn't have lined that up, no, if it ain't predestined to be what it is, if it all lined up right. You don't want to take it that way, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like what's the coincidence of the police bitch being right there, you hit the rail and the phone made you drop, oh man, all that
something happened for the police to be right there. That was the truth. You dropped your phone, like all that shit.
Okay.
Nothing ain't make that happen, bro. Like
it ain't that it made it happen, but it was destined. Like almost things happen. Like, cause it could have went another way. I say that you blame it on the phone call. You say no, I take my own accountability. Like for what I'm saying, if I wasn't in that situation, then nothing could have did me.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
He was just saying.
He right. Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, but he's saying, but I'm like, you're still going to jail.
Yeah,
you're just holding accountability of being like, man, I shouldn't have been on my third DWI. Overall.
Yeah, he ain't what the
Hocus pocus.
Yeah, shit that you talking about.
But he's still looking at it like, look what he said. I don't believe. I know what coincidence means, but I just don't believe in it. Two things coincide at one time. I get it, like, you know what I'm saying. But I just think that things are predestined and they happen a certain kind of way. It's too perfect for everything to fall right then you be right in front of the cops, like out of all people. Damn, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I do need to sit down.
Hey, bro, you better stop doing that, dog. You can't believe them.
I'm just saying.
I know.
To it, but I'm just looking like it's not that I believe it. It's just that
I know.
What he said.
But you be standing hard on like.
No, I'm using that as the point.
I know, but you can't let them niggas get away with that when they talking to you, bro. Like you said, he said that because we putting that under the category of the aftermaths. Like,
I know you don't want to.
Yeah, just wait a nigga say after.
Yeah, I know that's an after, but I'm just saying it still is like a reality.
You was believing it wholeheartedly, dude.
No, you think I'm believing it wholeheartedly.
You think I'm
believing? I'm just telling you what the man said, brother. And he said, yeah, guess what? I gotta go lay down. I needed to lay down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, yeah, all work out for you, brother. That's the tie that held up the time for you to do, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm using that story to be like, everything fall in line and some things happen the way they happen for, to put you wherever you're gonna be at.
Yeah, because he is adopting that shit a little bit at the end when he say, man, I need to go sit down. Yeah, see, then you
so
start, see, he didn't adopt the shit that you telling him.
But he gotta cope. That's a coping mechanism. If I go in there,
that's not true. You don't supposed to sit down. You don't supposed to be going to jail.
I know. So you know that, but you gotta still be like, whilst I'm sitting down, now you're thinking of like, I need to sit down so I can start getting my mind together, so I can get focused, so I can get, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this.
Needed these 2 years, man. Fuck.
Some people do need to sit down.
I,
Cause they be going
after
so
you got
astray.
the 2
I know,
years, though.
but still, with me on the outside of the person doing the 2 years, I'm like, that nigga needed to sit down.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Judging off the way he living and the way he was moving, oh, that boy needed to go sit down.
He would never say that.
He said when he in there.
I'm trying to tell you, he would never say that before he going.
But we already saying it, like when he going. So that's still a reality. You see what I'm saying? And that's the truth of the matter.
And you adopting to live that too, because you not even saying that until he go to jail. You ain't just saying, man, brother. You ain't saying that before little brother even. If a nigga right now that need to go sit down, that we know he need to go sit down. But that's not something we coming up with before he even get attached to jail. You wouldn't have said that before he called you and like, bitch, I want the jail police right here. You would have been just waking up saying, that bitch need to go sit down.
I just hope he change. I hope he get on the right track. So now, with you going to jail, that just give me a reason to be like, see, he needed to sit down now. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's an afterward.
But no, my already thing is saying, me knowing that I would have never said you need to sit down if you wasn't showing me something prior that made me know you need to sit down, even though I didn't say you need to sit down right now. I'm still knowing he fucking up out here. The sit down part was more like, became a reality once you went to jail, but the whole but I'm saying, but the whole level of needing to change was here when you was wild.
No, I get that.
That's all I'm saying. So the sit down ain't nothing but a change. Like, hopefully he need to sit down so he can get his mind right. I wish he could have got his mind right another kind of way, but he needed this to happen so that maybe he can get his mind right. Because he wasn't listening to nobody when he was on this side of shit. See what I'm saying? That's the reality of it, brother. It's still dealing with the same matter. You know what I'm saying? And in the aftermath part, only just giving credit because that's how you felt before.
No, I get that.
I'd be mad at him for sitting in jail if I didn't think that he needed to sit down. Damn, man, put my little man in jail. They fucked over him. I'd be mad at him thinking that he wasn't going the wrong way. So, you know, I don't know if that make any sense to you, but
I'm listening. I'm listening to you, but I just know that
it is
a lot of that shit is the aftermath and is a defense mechanism within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but if you get to choose in life to make your own decisions, why not choose something that make you feel better than worse? To deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that choose to look at it the other way, both of it.
I'm not choosing to look
reality.
at it. No, that's what I'm about to say. I'm not choosing to look at it no other way but reality.
Right, but I'm saying the way you choose to look at it, like by saying, you know what, you know, you can look at it more logically, like you said, oh, this just happened because this made this happen. That still might not make you feel good because you're like, fuck, man, but I gotta. And then you can look at it from like, man, maybe this is something that's keeping me where I need to be for my blessing. And it just make you feel better about dealing with the problem. You know, anything that can make you feel better with dealing with the reality that you got. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people get on drugs, because it make them feel better with dealing with the reality of what they face with. So why you can't mentally put your mind in a state to make you feel better about whatever
reality always overpower. That's all I'm saying. And by me, and I always just convert the shit back to niggas who doing life. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't fixing their mind no type of way, bro, to keep coping with, man, I'm in Angola. No, nigga not. Reality is, boy, I'm never getting out this bitch. I'm not training myself to think I'm in here for a good reason. One day I might get out. I need to just fix my mind to where this why I am I mean to say I need to lay down, but I'm laying down forever. This is my lay down. I was wilding out there. So I got to coat my mind to like, fuck, I'm the nigga that got to lay down forever. I needed that. No, man, reality is so gonna overpower all them fucking thoughts that a nigga training. What's not reality, reality is overpowering, and that's one.
Right. Well, if that was the reality to some dudes that's in jail that have given life back, they would never gave life back if they'd just gave into that reality that you talking about right there. Evidently, you know, like eat silent.
No, I'm just saying. You were saying I need to sit down. I'm just saying once you get life, however you got it. You were saying train yourself to saying I got life for the best. Some way for the best of my life. I got life in this bitch. I gotta for a good reason. I gotta train myself to know I got this life for a good reason. That's what you saying.
For sometimes it's just
and that's not reality.
No, I'm just saying. First of all, hold yourself accountable for whatever. Unless you in there unjustly, like, you know what I'm saying? Then your fight is to still try to prove yourself as being whatever, right? But if you no, I did this. I put myself in this situation. That's the first reality of any man that they should take on. Like, all right, I did this to myself. Now, with me doing this to myself, and I'm here, and I mean, I put myself here, because that's a big step right there to take on the accountability of, like, I did this. So once you do that, now it's like, okay, now I gotta equip my mind to how I'm gonna
I
deal
don't
with
think that's a big step.
my
Wait,
reaction. No, I'm saying it's a
wait.
big step because some people be still in denial for years. They don't. They blame everybody else. That stupid ass old lady across the street. Him.
And that's the point that I'm
hating ass
making, bro. That
policeman.
shit don't mean nothing, Mina. It's only in denial to the public, bro. In here, nigga start off with the accountability, bro. If you doing the L, you know nobody ain't get you in here but yourself. You could get on that phone, bro, and say it was his fault, it was their fault. That's to the public, bro. When you go to sleep, bro, accountability. That's one of the first things, dog. Don't matter what image you portray to the niggas on the till when you call home, man, you know, bro. You had that 4.5 in your car, you got pulled over. That was your shit. No matter what you try to come up in your head, bro, to justify, man, the nigga, he wouldn't have searched right here. He did this. It was his fault, bro, because he ain't rap it right and all that. The dog got it. No, bro, you roll with that, my nigga.
Right, but you think that people just automatically take on the accountability within themselves of saying, I know that's how it went without those excuses?
You don't have to take it on. Reality making you take it on if you want to or not.
Right, but I'm saying some people fight it longer to like living into the reality of knowing like that was me that did that. Those excuses that some people use, that be their reality in their mind of like, this is why I'm here. Yeah, bro, because they argue.
Bro.
I think, nigga, see, you think yourself, like how you look at life, like for yourself, but then there's other people that look at it totally different, and with them looking at it different, they be arguing. Yeah, they be arguing the point of like, nah, bro, that was stupid. Because you could have a conversation with a person, be like, nah, dog, you did that. You could be telling your partner, man, you did that, and that nigga gonna argue, no, bro, it's a stupid hoe, bro.
No, that's true. That's true.
Did, and they trying to sell that to you. You looking like, no, dude, that was on you. And it take niggas a little while.
But I think that nigga know though, Mina. He know when he telling you. He know.
I think they be thinking the other thing.
The thrill is for you not to know and for me to win you over.
Not what you telling them that he did that. Not what you telling them that's on you, bro. Not what you holding them accountable for his actions.
Shit, nigga won't win you over. You could catch a nigga red-handed. Nigga still try to make you
some
see.
Niggas say
like why?
Some niggas
like,
do
you
that.
caught
part.
me red-handed.
Yeah, but I still like
nigga tell you.
Yeah, but it still was your girl. I see what you're saying, gas and everything, but I'm telling you, it was that hoe, man. It's that hoe, man. She been hating on me. See, I think those type of realities go into the mind of people when they start thinking like, it's really other reasons that put me in a bad situation. More than me fucking up, because I would have never got popped. Think about it, Gary. Where I be having my shit stashed, nobody really know. Evidently, it's because of this and that. See, they find these other reasons instead of just saying, I shouldn't have had no dope, bro. I shouldn't even been fucking with this shit. That's the real reality of what would have never got you in no trouble.
I had a stash.
Bitch ass nigga lied on me.
Yeah.
He couldn't lie on you
if you ain't have a stash.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But they never gonna do that. That take a long time.
No, see, I'm not even saying, I don't want to get it twisted saying that. That's what I'm saying. No, because I ain't there yet to say that. No, fuck no. No, I ain't gonna say that. Accountability is accountability. But some shit, bro, you're not gonna tell on me and then I'm just like, I shouldn't have been hustling. No, fuck no. I ain't gonna do that.
I know that, bro, but I'm just saying, ultimately,
fuck no.
If you wasn't,
you should have told on me.
What I'm saying is the ultimate thing of it is,
you're right.
If I wasn't in the game, it would have no power.
That is true.
I gave you the power to do whatever you're doing to me. That's the raw reality of it. That's the part that you might get to later in life, in time, while you in jail.
Facts.
You know what, bro? And that's what make niggas come out and be like, I ain't fucking with the game, or I ain't woo. You know what I'm saying? Because now something done broke the spirit to a level, not in a bad way, but in a way of like, I see the reality of what, like, it's all on me, bro. I don't put myself in that situation. I don't deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Like, and everything you're saying is right too, because we're talking about two different kind of people. There is a person that think of it just like you know it all the time. They got people that's so in denial. That's why that word is a real thing, denial. He don't believe that it's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? He's in denial. My baby ain't dead. They got mamas that still hoping that their child walk up tomorrow. I ain't been gone 20 years.
Son, you overdoing it.
No. How I'm overwhelmed when we've talked about this and you say, bro, I think they still believe that. We done talked about people that we know that they family member missing and they still got hope that person gonna make a phone call.
Oh, no, like, no, I didn't know where you was at with that.
So that's why
All
I
right,
was
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that they hope their child just walk back up, not because they don't know. They never had a funeral, never had nothing for him, and they just like, he gonna walk up one day.
Right.
Like,
I thought you were talking about a nigga who's already had passed away.
No, and I'm
had
like,
a funeral
they're
and
denial.
shit. Yeah, right. Denial could be reality for reality. That's strong right there.
You try to make it strong. Go ahead, break it down. Denial can be reality for reality. Now break that down.
Because like you said, denial, everybody could say, no, man, this is what it is. And you in denial. But we ain't seen that. The reality is, bro, like the denial that you're saying I'm in, that's really it's reality. We haven't seen
that's
nothing.
Reality to
we
you.
haven't, no, it should be reality. It's reality.
To everybody.
You know what reality is, huh? It's the truest, closest thing to logic.
Right.
Hey, but I'm saying, because did this person have a funeral?
No.
Did this person, nigga coming home from jail like that too. See, that's how niggas, what that shit called? That would you need to convict a nigga?
What you mean?
Behind reasonable doubt and all that.
Yeah, without reasonable doubt.
Niggas coming home from that because you thinking it's logic because but reality is, where you say I'm in denial, we haven't seen it.
Right, it's got to be proven.
That's what I'm saying. You just saying like,
saying it's not proven.
Right, it's not proven.
Right, but that is a reality to that person that want. That's why I say
it should be reality to everybody though, because it's not proven. You just saying it's a lot of components that's making us and making it more seem logic that all of us should think this way, right? That's what you're saying,
right?
But that still it didn't happen,
right? It don't have a fact to it yet. Both people have.
No, I'm more right. Because, I'm more right than everybody else.
Right, because you still saying, no, how are you more right when that don't mean...
Because it haven't been proven.
I know, but yours haven't been proven either. You ain't see him. He ain't come back. Your part haven't been proven either. Yeah. Like, you hoping that person's still there or still something going on that I'm calling delusion.
But what's been proven, but what's have been proven is that he not gone. That's proven. That's proven.
What you mean he's not gone?
Because we ain't had no funeral in there.
Yeah, but
nobody know where he at.
Yeah, but gone is that he's not in my presence, meaning that's gone as well. So,
but you can't say somebody dead who you don't know.
I know. So
see,
it's not
dead though.
Right. So I'm saying it haven't been proven on both behalves. Like he's gone. He's not in your presence. So you don't know where he is. So you don't know if the reality of how you looking at it is actual, factual, or the reality of how the other person. But you don't think
that mine's stronger? Because
I just think
I'm more reality. I think it should be more reality.
Why?
Because he never been dead or he never been killed. You just going off of fucking shit in the world to like, he have to be. He gotta be. Ain't no way. I ain't going off of that. I'm going off.
You going off. He last saw him. He was alive. I never saw nothing different. I mean, nothing never came past him being alive.
Yeah, exactly.
To give me any reason to think any different.
Right. And you don't even got nothing. You just going off. It's been 20 years. You don't even got nothing.
20 years.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So who closer to reality?
I guess the person that last seen him 20 years ago.
But I do get that too, because you like, come on, man, what's the chances of this shit? The chances is real high that we all making sense. I get that.
Yeah, so when we using logic, the logic is starting to be like, damn, nothing.
So logic, I don't know.
Logically, we haven't seen him in X amount of time.
So it's making it seem like he gotta be. Yeah. But that still
don't make. That's why I say both of us directly. The reality of both of them is kind of like still in the air because it's.
I'll be 101. You'll have 100 people saying what you saying.
Right. And then you can still come and prove us all wrong.
Right.
Because homeboy walk right up tomorrow.
100 people be saying that though. What you saying for
because
sure.
That's the more logic side of like if it been this long and ain't nothing. I would think more that person not here no more. And depending on the relationship that you have with the person too, that matters as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I can't stay away from this person that long, you know, and just lead him in all like that, like, you know, wondering, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this somebody I love dearly, you know they love dearly, so you would think that if you love that person that dearly, you would give them some type of relief of like, I'm good.
So that's making your point even stronger toward you. Boy, if you human, you gonna do that. Ain't no doubt about it, so you gotta be gone.
I'm just using logic. That makes sense to me to be like, you know, so that's why I say, I get what you're saying. That delusion is a reality to some people. Because that's all that's how they see it, and that's
We ain't
what,
seen-
and
we
we
ain't
ain't seen
seen
nothing
nothing
else.
different.
We ain't seen nothing else, and you calling me delusional, but at the end of the day, like
My denial is reality.
Yeah. I get that. That make a lot of sense. Boy, you touching on some deep thoughts over here right now.
Hey, but
You know,
the shit that you, I be hating when it's like that, cause that'll make that person feel like he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
meaning what?
I'm saying that person who just is 100 against one.
Yeah.
That person will feel small, bro.
Yeah, they feel like you know,
But
and
like, damn, nigga gotta feel me. Like, come on, man. I know somebody gotta feel me.
that's somebody that's even if they're in denial, it's something that's a connection to that brings the mind to that kind of denial. I don't want, like, it's almost like that's why I say we choose.
Oh no, I get what you're saying without you even saying it. I get what you're saying, cause by you saying we humane mean it's certain shit that's we all do.
go through,
We
yeah.
all do it. We all think alike. Certain shit that's humane.
Yeah, right.
So even though you in denial, humane is telling you what we saying too, bro.
Yeah, you
hear me?
dealing with that
you-
that portion
you
too.
getting that.
But you fighting it.
You fighting it.
because that's
Facts, you fighting it.
It's your attachment to whatever you feel like this about, because they haven't put no closure on it. That's why people like, man, they need closure. Because without closure, you still hope. That's what the dudes in jail that got life that's trying to give it back and all that. It's like this hope that they just own. You be like, some people done gave in, man. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. Like, you know, you got some people like, man, I'm gonna just keep on and hope. And that's the same hope that person is, that we look at him as delusional. I'm quite sure dudes in jail be like, man, nigga stay in the library, the law library. This nigga drive yourself crazy. You better start choosing your time having some fun in this bitch, playing some
Go out with a
dominoes.
bang.
Yeah. Instead, you in that fucking library book, then you go home. 25 years later, and all the other niggas, oh man, help me.
Put a word out.
Put a word, man. What you did? Now they, you know what I'm saying? It's like
That's
Noah.
facts, dog.
It's like Noah building a fucking ark, and they say he a drunk, and they thinking they don't know that they about to have a flood, but they looking at him like, what the stupid ass that drunk keep building this ship? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that ship was, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, watch you.
It meant a
Nigga,
lot,
watch you.
but
Bro.
everybody
Nigga,
watch
sit there and
it.
watch you, bro.
Yeah.
Brick by brick,
laugh
dog.
and rib and everything. Joke like, man, this nigga crazy.
They gonna watch you build that shit brick by brick, dog. Damn. And ask you what you did. Man, I ain't do nothing spectacular, man. I did this shit in the flesh. I did this shit at the time you was asking me what I did. I was doing it. I was doing it while you was asking me what did I do.
Dude, right, real talk. You just didn't pay attention to it and you joked me. I was the butt of the joke. You ridiculed me
Facts.
wasting time, but not knowing I was fighting for time. I was fighting
Ooh, this nigga cooking his day. This nigga cooking his day. He sound like everyday spent poor is a day not rich.
Right. That's a reality. I ain't never heard that one. That was dope. That's real talk. Go ahead, man. I know you was gonna come back with one. I know you was gonna come back with one, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that's a real shit.
Yeah, that's real shit though. Everyday
Facts.
pause a day that's not rich.
Facts, dog.
Can't get away from the reality.
Man. That's a real shit, dog.
So yeah, that's what we faced with as you know, like I said, in being humane, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. But like I said, it all goes back to that people have different. They wired different. Their mind, the way they view things, the way they see things. You know what I'm saying? Makes them move a certain kind of way or believe the way that they believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you know that's why I say different stroke for different folks. What work for me may not work for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, we don't possess the same type of mindset, or we don't know how to process things the same way. You know what I'm saying? Things that'll piss you off, I might know how to, you know, deal with that differently, where it don't emotionally fuck with me a certain kind of way where I move or react differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like all that play a part. Don't mean he a hoe, because a lot of people play a person who kind of emotionally mature as a whole.
But do that still fall in the category of humane? We both really do feel the same way. You just massing it up a certain way. But with humane make us really, that's the shit we were talking about. Humane making you do feel played too.
Yeah, humane, but it makes you. But when you're emotionally mature, a certain kind of way, you can process things a little different. Like we both humane, but you know, like maturity sometimes make you deal with things differently than you once did when you was younger. That's still humane, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's at a period of life where I'm at on why I choose to handle it this way, because I've learned that doing it this way don't work. You know what I'm saying? The pros and cons of life, the trials and tribulations of what we deal with in life get you to a level to where you know doing it that way don't really work. So I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna deal with it this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if I let this dude, I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna put me back.
You ever look back and
that way
you ever look back at some shit and say it ain't work?
that it didn't work?
Yeah, you ever
Yeah. I have a lot of things that I look back and say it didn't work. Meaning, like, what you mean? I want clarification because
basically, I'm just picking back out what you saying. You were like, nigga still be trying shit that didn't work. That's what you were saying.
That's what I said? I don't recall. I don't recall, guys. I don't recall saying that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some point you made me lose because I be smoking all the time. So
Yeah,
if I don't answer it right away, then I forgot.
I'm too long with it, but I done talked so long, you done forgot what you wanted to say, and then you done gave me words.
It was a point that you was making, and I was just trying to pick it back off that to make another point, but I forgot. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But I know it was something spinning to the Kevin Gates shit. Whatever it was something spinning to the Kevin Gates shit.
Just jump into the Kevin Gates shit.
I know he is, but I'm just saying that's what it was. Kevin Gates came down here and did the video in the 8 Wall with young Chris.
Yeah, I saw the footage. I saw them on Instagram posting it. It looked live.
It was lit. It was lit. It was lit round there, but like it may seem like, cause I was talking to some niggas. I'm using this situation right here to show like, man, you don't be working like this. It got niggas that I know that was reaching out to Kevin Gates, whatever way they could, trying to pay to get a feature and get a song and get a video, and like they always run into a brick wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling them, young situation, and nigga like, damn man, nigga went and did some real shit, and I was trying to pay a nigga, and nigga went and did something on the muscle,
right.
And I was like, sometime, big brother, that real shit beat the bread. You know what I'm saying? Because homie went and did that with young Chris on the muscle, on the strength that young Chris was on Nolazine. Yeah, it was Nolazine, huh?
Yeah.
Young Chris was on Nolazine saying how he spent like $1 with Moneybagg Yo them and couldn't fuck with it because the nigga ain't cleared it. So I guess Gates got a wolf for that and like, damn, you know.
I'm gonna bless his game.
Bless his game with the feature and the video. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But homie looking at it like, damn, man, like it's discouraging. I'm like, damn, man, I can't even pay a nigga for a fucking feature in a video. I'm like, I don't know, bro. You might can't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But
it goes back to what we was talking about earlier, bro. It's timing, bro, and things align,
Facts.
a certain kind of way. It's for Chris. You know what I'm saying? It's Chris. That was for him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, your money ain't probably good when nigga got something else in store for you or whatever, the way it fell. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, his story get out and a nigga just double back and be like, man, I won't bless your game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something is relatable there between Gates and him. Gates done went through something that he probably ain't publicly speak about. That kind of make me feel like, man, I won't help that man because I wish somebody would have helped me when I was in a certain situation somewhat like that. I did this. I was trying to get on. I was doing all I could do. Sound like this a real nigga. He spent the bag to kind of really put himself on and ain't really nothing come back from it.
Shit.
Man, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with him.
And man, if you ever, even if it wasn't your last, dog, if you ever spent your last or not, dog, don't even matter the amount of money. The principle of you spending something, willing to get something out of return, and that shit go left the opposite way. I know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta be specifically that what happened to a nigga. But just anything, bro, you spending your last or spending your money on something you didn't get what you
put out, yeah.
Man, boy, that shit is make a nigga say, fuck all of this shit.
Yeah, it is a major setback. Not even like you say, even if it ain't your finances, it's still setback with you for as a mental. Like because your mind be looking like, hold up, man, I gotta regroup. I gotta see what I'm doing. I gotta move a little differently because I spent that fast thinking that was gonna make it happen fast. You know what I'm saying? And it was looking sweet. It had the people on the outside that was trying to come up prior to Chris getting on, where they was looking like, damn, that nigga with money. Like, they was fucked up about it, too. You know what I'm saying? Because they seen the gram and they seen him on shows. And so people didn't know how that was going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but it was an advantage. It was a look. You know what I'm saying? Especially to people on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? It did give them perspective. And I think sometimes those things happen for other things that happen, but it all line up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all makes sense. You never know. You know what I'm saying? This could have happened for this situation to happen to where this be something that really get him to where he's going at. But he needed that to happen though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And because when you at the bottom, bro,
it's crazy.
And you don't really be knowing, the insides who on all this music shit.
Right.
You got a couple of dollars, man. We trying to make it work, boy. Nigga saying you need this. I could touch that shit. I could afford this shit.
Let's go.
You going with the move, man. You ain't thinking about no clearance and all this shit. And plus, when you from the trenches, dog, that's one thing that we all blinded by. When you from the trenches, like a nigga like us, and then you see a nigga like Moneybag Yo, a nigga like Dirt, nigga like Young Boy. That look like niggas in the mirror. Like when you know what I'm saying. So
that's where you see yourself. Right?
Yeah. So you come up a certain type of way. So you playing them people for the same respect and to treat you the same type of way. Right. But both people, how we was raised, having not having a good judge of character. You see what I'm saying? We judging this nigga off outer appearance and how he looked, making it seem like he feel me because I came up the same exact way he did.
You think he would relate?
He will relate. He ain't gonna play me. So we by default, he ain't gonna play me. He gonna give me the clearance. He know how this shit work. He know how it go. Yeah, I don't, but he know how it go. And I'm counting on him from looking like me. When I look in the mirror,
he gonna keep it
100. He gonna keep it 100. Right. But that's my like a judge of character. You hear me? And on the opposite side, his lack, he all the way lack because he don't understand or he can't even see a good nigga.
When you see it,
good
you don't
nigga.
Play on good niggas.
And that's the niggas who get burnt all the time.
Yeah, right.
More than anything, good niggas, man. If you know Young, boy.
Yeah.
Good nigga.
I've heard from you.
You know what I'm saying? Good nigga, man. You hear me? He got love and he got respect and he gonna give respect. I'm just saying, he can stand on business. He got the rights too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all the way around, man. Good nigga.
Right.
And you don't, man, I got this shit out the mud, man. When you get that shit out the mud, man, you know what I mean when I say the mud, not the, you know what I'm saying? The mud, boy.
Right.
Man, when you lose them type of bags,
yeah, I told my head, like I said, to Gates for that, you know what I'm saying? But I think that there's something that comes from that for Gates too. Overall, like, just to.
But before you say that, I don't want you to forget. But is that making you or me or somebody else think still real niggas exist, or you about to void that with what you about to say?
Nah, I think still real niggas exist. I think that.
That's a form that
I think the world couldn't thrive if they didn't have that. Like that side of it. Like even though they got a lot of fuck niggas, but them real niggas is still that's the balance that we need. We gotta have that.
Real shit.
Facts.
The whole world was fucked. We'll just be fucked.
We'll be cooked.
Yeah, it's over. It's done. You know what I'm saying?
What you about to say to Woo for Gates though?
So I'm saying I think Gates get something out there. Not saying that that's a bad thing either. It's a respect thing to a level of like, man, like they make me feel that shit. Like, sometimes you get around atmosphere. New Orleans possesses a certain type of energy of niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So especially when you talking a certain language or things and you get around that energy of that.
Right.
Niggas got that shit on Gates. Nigga ain't gonna fuck with you around here. What's the 8, nigga? We animals. He got his shirt, but he got his jewelry on. Nigga, like, man, nigga, I wish a nigga would. You know what I'm saying? So just being back in that, because Gates live in Calabasas somewhere, you know what I'm saying? You get detached from where you come from, like, meaning like it was Baton Rouge for him, but it's still like the energy is still that hood, that trenches, and to feel that, Chris and them in them trenches for real. You could feel it. Like just like you say, he a good nigga. Genuinely, people can detect that. Not everybody, but people can detect that. So I just think like when him feeling that, he gets something from it as well. I was looking at, I look at the video. I'm looking at niggas' eyes. And I could see that dog in him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw the little energy of, like, where he was at with it. I was like, yeah, Gates popping his shit, feeling a certain kind of way, but it feels good to be around it. Because if you notice how Gates' videos been prior, it be him solo in a car. Like, he ain't really around that energy of people. He kind of rapping his shit, doing it all major and, studio shit. Like, it ain't really in the trenches like that. So I think that was a good feeling. That's why he came out there for that Ride 49 and that baby thing. He was out there. He ain't on the song. I just won't feel that shit.
Right. No, I get that.
I think you get something from it. Like,
no, that's true. That's true.
That's what that's why I say I think in return, Gates gets something from it too. But it's a good thing. It wasn't like it ain't nothing on the negative side.
No, I get all the way what you saying, big brother, the feeling wise.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I need that. I need to touch this shit again.
Because I get it. Because I'm pretty sure you get into that, frame of mind like by default to where you come up from doing your shit, man. This is where you came from, man. You came from the slums and trenches, and our only goal is to get up out this shit. So when you start coming up and you start making moves to where you could get up out this shit, you get up out this shit to stay safe. And especially when you're from the bottom, we move moms out, we place our family over here. We not tied to nothing that could bring us back over there, and none that'll bring us to jail. So we so far removed, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when we doing certain shit in music and we trying to come back with albums and mixtapes and all that, it be like the shit that you saying. You I need to get that feeling. I need to get around that because I remove myself from that to stay alive.
Right.
But it's hindering. It could be hindering my career, my songs, how my shit vibing. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even over there no more, and I be needing that. So I definitely get what you saying.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
So that's what that was the exchange of it, and I just thought that's what I call an equal exchange to a level of like it didn't cost us no money, but we bonded on something, and it was beneficial for both of us. You get something out of it, I got something out of it as well. But you know what I'm saying? It's for the best of both of us to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was good. Look, I can't wait to see it. Like done, put out. You know what I'm saying? The whole production of like what they really put. Because I'm like hearing a song, but I couldn't really get into it with the way the clips. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and maybe we get him on a podcast to revisit his story in detail to how the shit led to the shit we just covered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How it led to him spending the $100,000. How Moneybagg Yo came, shot the video in the 8. Wall niggas was doing their thing. And then that got Gates on the track.
Tour.
Right. And he was going tour, and that got Gates the track. And then all that shit, bro, just be connecting. And nigga gotta be a good nigga if 6 years later, going into 7 years, nigga still fucking with a nigga. And that was the nigga first episode on No Rap Cap podcast with Young Chris. So that shit just still, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real nigga, man. That's just what you gonna get when you rock this shit, man. Just real, raw shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Podcast medicine. Need you to subscribe. Need you to hit that subscribe button, man.
ASAP.
I go by Gad the Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. MEANA the Motivator.
You already know what to watch.
Man, watch this, don't watch that other shit.
Yeah.
Boom.